Think you need a PhD or decades of experience to change the world? Think again. Some of the most creative, life-changing inventions came from the minds of kids and teens. From cozy earmuffs to high-tech water-saving systems, young inventors have proven that genius has no age limit. Welcome to Built by Kids, where imagination, curiosity, and a little bit of play can spark world-changing ideas. Let's meet the young minds who didn't just dream. They built the future. Let's begin with the invention of earmuffs, a teenager's winter revolution. Maine, 1873. A bitter wind howls across a frozen pond as 15-year-old Chester Greenwood winces. Not from a fall on the ice, but from the searing pain in his ears. While other skaters endure the cold or wrap clumsy scarves around their heads, Chester has a better idea. With frostbitten determination, he bends wire into two perfect circles, begs his grandmother to stitch beaver fur onto them, creates the world's first earmuffs, snug, stylish, and revolutionary. But Chester doesn't stop there. By 19, he patents his champion ear protectors, opens a factory producing 50,000 muffs annually, becomes a hometown legend in Farmington, Maine. Today, his invention lives on. Olympic skiers wearing high-tech versions, construction workers braving Arctic winds, kids everywhere avoiding winter's bite. So next time you see someone sporting earmuffs, remember, they're wearing a 150-year-old solution invented by a shivering teenager who turned frozen ears into a global legacy. Fun fact, Maine still celebrates Chester Greenwood Day every December, complete with earmuff parades. Proof that great ideas don't need age, just cold ears and a warm imagination. Next, we move on to the invention of Braille, the Lego revolution that changed reading for the blind. California, 2014. A 12-year-old boy sits cross-legged on his bedroom floor, surrounded by Lego bricks and determination. Shubham Banerjee had just learned a shocking fact. Braille printers cost more than most families' rent. So he asked a simple question. What if I could build one myself? With a Lego Mindstorms kit and the fearless creativity only a child possesses, Shubham reverse-engineered how Braille works, programmed motors to punch precise dots, created a prototype that printed for 1/10 the cost of commercial printers. The result? Braille plus Lego, a working Braille printer for under $500. Open-source designs anyone could improve. A wake-up call to the tech industry about accessibility. But the real magic wasn't in the plastic bricks, it was in the ripple effect. Tech giants began rethinking assistive device pricing. Students worldwide started tinkering with accessible tech. Parents of blind children finally saw hope for affordable tools. Today, Shubham's legacy proves two things. Innovation isn't about age, it's about seeing problems differently. Sometimes the most powerful tools come from the most unexpected places, like a toy box. So next time you see a Lego brick, remember, in the right hands, it's not just a toy, it's a key that can unlock worlds. Fun fact, Shubham's company, Braille Labs, went on to develop even more affordable Braille tech, all before he could legally drive. Proof that you don't need a degree to change the world, just curiosity, compassion, and a willingness to snap the pieces together. The inventions by kids sought way to make things more convenient and proven, so by this next discovery. The Crayon Holder, a rainbow bridge to creativity. Picture a classroom alive with color, except for one child, their crayon rolling away again. Small fingers that want to create, but can't quite hold on. Then a light bulb moment from classmates who noticed, who cared, who thought, what if we could help? With cardboard tubes, foam, and boundless empathy, these young inventors crafted a grip-friendly design that fits any hand. Bright, cheerful colors that invite play. A simple solution to unlock artistic freedom. The magic wasn't in the materials, but in the transformations. A girl with cerebral palsy drawing her first unassisted son. A boy with arthrogryposis proudly signing his name in crayon. An entire class learning that difference inspires innovation. This humble tool proves two profound truths. Barriers to creativity are just design challenges waiting to be solved. The most inclusive inventions often come from those who simply pay attention. So next time you see a child's artwork on a fridge, remember, behind every scribbled masterpiece might be a tiny tool and an even bigger idea. Fun fact, similar adaptations now exist for paintbrushes, markers, and chalk, because every child deserves to leave their mark on the world. After all, the future belongs to those who build bridges, one crayon at a time. We shall round of this episode with the present exploration of kids, and we consider the smart water systems, the next generation's blueprint for change. The year is 2030. A desert city thrives with lush gardens, its water usage cut in half thanks to sensors whispering data to an army of teen engineers. This future isn't science fiction. It's being built today by students barely old enough to drive. From California to Cambodia, classrooms are becoming labs for liquid gold. A 14-year-old's AI-powered irrigation system that learns plants' thirst. A high school team's vibration sensors that hear pipe leaks before they gush. A girl's fog harvesting mesh inspired by desert beetles. These aren't science fair projects, they're real-world revolutions. A village in Kenya where hand-washing stations now recycle water. A Arizona school garden that grows veggies on 30% less water. An app that turned one city's drip of faucets into a crowdsourced repair map. The secret? Kids see what adults overlook. That a dripping tap isn't background noise, it's a puzzle. That thirsty soil could text for help if we taught it to. That saving the planet starts with saving a single drop. So when you next fill a glass, remember, somewhere, a student is inventing a smarter way to use it, proving you don't need a diploma to change the hydrology of hope. Fun fact, many of these systems cost less than a smartphone, because sometimes the cheapest tech is the most world-changing. The lesson? The future of water isn't just in reservoirs. It's in middle school science rooms, where tomorrow's guardians are already fixing the pipes of possibility. Reflection, the unstoppable power of young minds. History whispers a truth we often forget. The world doesn't just change in boardrooms and labs. It changes on frozen ponds where teenagers' ears burn with cold. In bedrooms where Lego bricks become life-changing tools. In classrooms where crayons and compassion collide. These stories aren't just about inventions, they're about perspective. Chester's chilly ears leading to winter warmth for millions. Shubham's Lego printer making literacy accessible. Unknown students turning cardboard into keys for creativity. Teen hydroengineers rewriting the rules of conservation. The pattern? Barriers that stump adults become playgrounds for young minds. Because kids ask why not, instead of we can't. See helpers where others see hurdles. Build first and apologize never. So here's the real challenge, not just to applaud these innovators, but to join them. That notebook of wild ideas? Open it. That prototype made of tape and dreams? Build it. That problem everyone ignores? Solve it. The next world-changing invention isn't waiting for a degree or a budget. It's waiting for you to take the first step. After all, the mini miracles of tomorrow are just today's what-ifs in disguise. Now, go make something the world didn't know it needed. If you're inspired by these young inventors, give this video a like and share it with someone who needs a little creative spark. What's the coolest invention you've seen from a kid or teen? Tell us in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories of innovation, imagination, and the power of young minds. Thanks for watching, and keep dreaming big.